So the social injustice that I want to talk to you about today would be that the U.S. spends way too much money on its military. And so we spend $1 trillion a year on our military, which, the military is a much needed, part of our country, but that is just a ridiculous amount because the second biggest military in the world is China, which they only spend $136 billion a year, and their military isn't even close to like our strength, even though a lot of people rumor that they're about as strong as us. Which means we can cut down our military to 2/10 the size it is now and still have the most powerful military in the world, like hands down. Like everyone would still know that. And with this extra money, I believe like the real injustice that I want to, cover would be the fact that people are getting in way too much debt for college because the U.S. isn't giving enough financial aid. It may seem like a lot, but they still come out with an average loan amount of $25,000, but that's not counting direct payment plus loans, Sallie Mae private loans, or just from people's credit unions, which puts people in a lot of debt, which in turn hurts the economy, which is, why the U.S. is in its downfall right now. So, with that money we save, we can cover college cost, which a lot of people say, that wouldn't be good because then everyone would go to college and that would lower like the value of a college education, which in my opinion I think that that would just make universities more selective with more people applying to college, because where I'm from, a lot of people don't even try to apply to really good colleges, even though they probably could get in. They just know what's the point if I'm going to go through all that trouble and once it gets down to financial aid I'm not going to be able to go. So if college is paid for practically by the U.S. government, then there will be more people going to colleges, more colleges will start up because, we have way too many people going to college, which isn't a bad thing. So if more people go to college, then the economy will boom. Colleges become more selective, more prosperous. We'll have a much more educated country, which right now we're way behind Western Europe in terms of education, and a big factor in that is college is free for them, practically free. It's like $300 a year, which most people pay on their own without even their parents' help. So take Norway, for example, which is believed to be the most prosperous, happiest country, and college is practically free for them, and their economy is one of the strongest. They have the most educated people, citizens, and they still feel safe. A lot of this factor is that they don't spend ridiculous amounts on their military. So overall, I believe that cutting down the military spending will lower the cost of college and improve the economy and not put people through financial stress, and people won't be afraid to go to college.